ازيكم عاملين ايه؟ اخباركم ايه؟ شكرا. بقى عندنا دلوقتي القناه بتاعتنا بقى فيها 40 سبسكرايبر، ازاي ما اعرفش، جم امتى برضه ما اعرفش. وشكرا والله العظيم جدا ليكم، وان شاء الله باذن الله نفضل ننزل على طول، بس كل ده بقى بالسبسكرايب بتاعكم واللايك بتاعكم. وشكرا والله، شكرا 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 من قلبي، والله حاسس ان انا كاني عندي 100,000 سبسكرايبر يعني. من غير كلام كتير، خلينا بس قبل ما نبتدي انزل اعمل لايك وانزل اعمل سبسكرايب، تمام؟ عشان خاطر نبتدي نكمل بقية تختيم لعبة Kingdom Come Deliverance. نخش في الموضوع على طول، يلا بينا. حلو مستمن عندي مشاكل. عارفين ايه اول حاجه في اللعبه دي؟ هو مستمن حرفيا، بس الاستامينا ما بتلحقش. يلا بينا، طيب يلا بينا. احنا بقى ماشيين مع السيناريو في هينري، عشان هو كل شويه كل ما احاول افايت بعيد عنه يرجعني ليه تاني. خلينا جنبه احسن، انا شكله ما بيعرفش يعمل حاجه لوحده. فين السيرينر؟ يلا حبيبي، يلا بابا، يلا يلا. اوه
Chamberlain Ulrich, we have to help the fool. Here, Henry. I need you here.
الله 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 الله.
Hey, Henry, cover up.
طب يعني هنا بيعمل ايه؟ اعمل ايه ولا اعمل ايه؟ اعمل ايه ولا اعمل ايه؟ يا ابني انت مش شايف ايه اللي بيحصل لي؟
This is all your fault.
مفيش، ما بيتفهمش. خد يا معلم، اديله.
I don't know why I'm bothering with you.
خش، ايوه.
Try to help me for fuck's sake.
يا ابني هساعدك ازاي؟ ما قول لي اعمل ايه؟
My God. Henry, grab the Chamberlain and let's get out of here. We have to get away.
وانا نفسي
So help him.
اعرف.
I'm here.
انا جنبك،
I'll help
انا جنبك،
you.
انا ما مشيتش والله العظيم، انا قاعد جنبك اهو.
Whoreson bastards.
ده انت غريب جدا يا جدع. ما هو انا جنبه.
Fuck me.
مات احسن، هو ملوش لازمه اصلا، انا ما كنتش
Let's get out of
بحبه.
here.
يلا بينا. لا شد حيلك كده بسرعه شويه يا بابا، يلا يا بابا، يلا يا حبيبي. ها اسبقك انا طيب. ايه كلام على ايه؟ خد ها.
We have to find a different way. But fast. There are more of them behind us.
ايه
There must be a way through somewhere.
رايح. نعم اللي بعده.
Found a way past it.
Now you're fine, you bastard.
انت بتسعوني معاك كل شويه.
Yes, don't spare him.
Come on, find a way out of here.
ماشي اروح انا يعني. اروح انا وانتوا ايه، حاولوا تتعاملوا معاهم عشان هم شكلهم كده مش جاي معاهم سكه الموضوع خالص، بجد مش جاي معاهم سكه. يلا اخ هجيبك هتروح مني فين؟ مش فاضي لك، عارف؟ انا لو فاضي
Get ready to leave this life. I'll beat you to a bloody.
اوعى الا السن هنا بيه يلي تتشد.
Live like a wretch, and now you'll die like one.
اديله.
Quick! Down to the mill and across the stream.
طب يلا عمالين يضربوا علينا النهارده من كل حته، انا مش عارف اروح فين ولا منين، والله العظيم ثلاثه اقسم بالله تعبوني نفسيا وعصبيا.
Where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
كل ما اجي ابعد عنه تحس ان انا خلفه، مش عايز ابعد عنه. ما هو خلاص راجل كبير يا بابا، يعرف يتعامل مع نفسه. انت مالك، انت مالك، ما تروح تشوف الباقي.
We have to get to the mill. Lose them on the other side of the stream.
Let him have it! Shit!
خد يا معلم. اديله ادي
Nice hit! Going!
حبيبي. ها جاهز؟ مين
Watch
تاني؟
out, Henry! There are shooters behind the wagon!
يا ربي تقول لي بتكره ايه في حياتك؟
We'll lose them on the other side of the stream!
اقول لك بكره الناس اللي بتضرب في البتاع ده. ايوه ايوه طلع لي السيف بتاعك كده. ايوه طلع.
Hey! Get him! Zero! He's done for!
Fuck yourself!
يلا يلا اديله. هو ده ولا اتجننت
We
بقى.
have to get out of the gorge and down to the mill!
اتجننت
Live like a wretch and
خد يا
die
زلمه
like
خد يا
one!
زلمه.
Kill
خلاص خلصنا عليه اللي بعده. ها لحظه بس مش فاضي. ايوه ايه الكلام؟ يلا عم نسيبها هنا. يلا بوب يلا حبيبي.
Quick! Down to the mill and across the stream!
ما انت اللي تكويك، انا مكويك على الاخر. انت يا بوب اللي تكويك مش انا. خلاص حلو الاكشن ده. جو
Hands! Look at me! Hands!
هانز مات ولا ايه؟ ايه هانز اللي حصل؟ الله ده كمين.
That'll do!
عملوا لي كمين.
We'll surely get a nice fat ransom for Lord Capon Clutchstein.
You'll have to take him first.
My boy, courage is a thing of honor. But what you're proposing isn't courage. It's foolhardiness.
انا هجيبك في شوال. راجل
Better to
تعالى.
have honor than to sneak up and ambush people from
راجل
hiding.
تعالى فايت انا وانت، وما لو جبتكش في شوال يبقى لك
It
الكلام.
works though. War is a nasty business. And it is better to have your head on your neck and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Now what is a coward turn to banditry? You should have been a knacker. You'd still have your head on your neck. And your own seat in the tavern.
Shut your stupid mouth. You have no idea who you're talking to.
Yeah, to a
انت اللي مش
weasel.
عارف انت بتكلم
Who
مين.
shoots from the
اصحى.
bushes instead of a fair fight.
You think so, huh?
Why dirty your hands with him, Captain?
ايوه
One shot.
I'm actually starting to think this young knight deserves a fair chivalrous duel.
حلو قوي جوي.
If he's good enough,
انت اللي جبته بنفسك.
I'll let him live.
تعال كم تو بابا. كم تو بابا. انا هوريك اللي هيحصل فيه دلوقتي.
So, my boy, let's see what you got.
هوريك الامر بشوفه. يلا بينا. يا ايامك السودة معايا. ها ايه؟ فوز. تعال انت اللي جبته
What are you
لنفسك.
waiting for, you wretch?
تعال.
Didn't see that one coming, eh?
ويتنج فور الاستامينا. انا الاستامينا هي اللي عشان عليك والله العظيم. جاب ورا. بعت رجالته.
You're good.
Shishka,
عايز راجل
you're
أهو.
right.
شوشكا ما بقاش نافع خالص.
Do you reckon you can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor?
كان بيشتغلني. يا ابن اللذينة. طلع بيشتغلني. أصلا
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. As the saying goes, man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls.
اوكي.
All I wanted was a quiet life. Nothing more. Take it easy. Have a bit of fun now and again. And not piss anyone off too much. Apart from the Uzit's bailiff. But that's a different matter. But there's spiteful tongues everywhere. Well, you know how it is. And they complained about me to the man up above.
عينه زايغة قوي.
What? Him?
قوي يعني.
No. The bishop!
ما
Then they
علينا
kicked me
ما
out,
علينا.
saying I was a disgrace to the parish.
What
المهم
disgrace.
الرسول
A
الإلهي.
man has to enjoy himself from time to
مالناش دعوة
time.
بالترجمة عشان
They
تبقى
couldn't
الترجمة
just kick
بتاعتهم
you
مثلا
out
غلط
for
وغلط
nothing,
فالموضوع
though.
سيء قوي.
Could they?
فما تركزوش مع الترجمة قوي.
Let me make it clear. I am the very paradigm of Christianity. But the church has more priests and parishes. So all it took was a bit of spiteful gossip. And then someone else got my parish.
Aye. Folk can be swine.
So actually, it suited me fine when Anush and Radzig's boys went missing, and I could hit the road to look for them. My nag Bibiana is happy to stretch her legs a bit finally, even though she's well past her prime. She's so unused to it. When I tied her up by the gate here, she nearly gave me a kick.
What boys are you looking for? If you don't mind me asking.
أنا محتاج مشروب
It's no
الأول.
big secret, but I
اديني
can't
مشروب أقول
talk
لك غير
about
كده
it
مش هقول.
without,
Sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
without having a
أبو
drink.
بلاش ده مش بتاعنا. أبو عليا بقى وعلي.
Gales on the house, of course, Father.
Excellent. It's these two young fellas that recently set off for Trotsky with a letter and haven't come back. One's a blue-blooded fledgling and the other's a smart-ass smith. Does that ring a bell?
Ah, Sakra. Everyone who was at the Semine wedding knows them two. They caused such a ruckus that they was nabbed and locked up in Trotsky.
Well, I never. I'll go straight there then.
Well, Father, the thing is, a big force left the castle this morning. And they were ambushed in the ravine near the Barkov Mill. A terrible massacre. Folks say all hell broke loose there.
Folks do like talking about hell.
Seriously. I heard the Trotsky Chamberlain himself copped it, and his whole company with him. And most likely, your friends and all. I'm sorry.
What? Who's that? You said they were locked up. How could they be in the Chamberlain's company?
Annie and Kuba from the Barkov Mill saw it. They managed to get away when it all started. And I think they said they saw them two there and all. Ask them yourself if you want. They're in the barn round the back. Kuba took a hammering, but he's well enough to talk.
They could be mistaken, though, couldn't they?
Well, if you want to be sure, you can go and see for yourself, Father. The ravine ain't far from here. From the inn, follow the road east till you get to a big crossroads. And at the chapel there, head down towards the forest. Oh, by all accounts, them bodies are still lying there. I hope to God it was over quickly for them.
Surely not all of them. Those two lads are as tough as old boots. Well, thank you, in any case. I'll go and ask around, and God willing, I'll get them in one piece.
Hope dies last. I'm sorry I haven't better news for you. Safe travels, Father Godwin.
برك من عيلة زيك كتكنيلة.
Wait, really?
Take my advice and go pickle some cat.
اوكي المفروض بقى نروح الموقع اللي هو قايل لنا عليه ده، اللي هو تقريبا استنوا اكيد جوه هنا بيتخانقوا.
I hope we can go back to the
هو
mill
ده
soon, if it's not burnt.
God be
نتكلم
with you.
القادمة نشوف ايه.
I need
عايز
to
ابطل
ask you
الاضاءة
something.
شوية عشان انا عايز
Me?
اقول لكم
Like
الخبطة
what?
في الشاشة
What
مش
happened
شايف
to
حاجة.
you?
An awful disaster. Our mill was like suddenly in the middle of a battlefield. In the evening, some men burst in on us, herded us into the barn and wouldn't let anyone out. And then, in the morning, the ravine suddenly turned into hell itself. Awful. Dreadful.
Easy.
يا إلهي ما
You've nothing to
هذا؟
fear now, lass. What did you hear from the barn?
Branches snapping, horses whinnying, yelling, and infernal crashes and bangs. We tried to flee, but Cooper was hit in the shoulder by an arrow.
We hid until it was all over. And then, by then, them bastards had other things to worry about. They took some captives.
أنا بدور على
Looking for
أصحابي.
two friends. The innkeeper told me they were involved in that skirmish. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein and Henry, his page. Have you heard those names?
Lord have mercy. They were the ones that was taken captive.
Are you sure?
Aye. After what they got up to at the
هنري
semi
وهانز
wedding,
اتمسكوا
half the domain knows them.
اتمسكوا يعني هانز عايش.
hanged.
انا افتكرت هانز اتكل
My
على الله
God.
بس كويس اللي هو عايش يعني.
Surely not. There must have been lots of people there. Maybe you made a mistake in the confusion.
I'm sorry.
How can you be so sure? How far away were you? What happened exactly?
I'm just saying what I saw. That's all.
I'm asking if you're sure. Would you swear to God? Well, speak!
Before Almighty God? Well, maybe. I mean, it was all a bit chaotic, that's true.
مين هم بقى؟
Who were those cutthroats?
Some of them wore Lord Nebag's colours, but it wasn't his men. We know his men. They ride by the mill often enough and sometimes stop off for a chat.
I'll leave you to get some rest. I must find my friends, however they ended up. Da Deus Fortunae.
Oh, was that Latin? Are you a priest or what?
Aye, I'm a priest.
ده مش باين عليك انك كاهن خالص
I
الصراحة.
used to be.
Merciful
ولا
Mother of
جاي
God.
معايا
That's
سكة
some good
خالص.
fortune at least.
فتحس ان
Could
انت
you
راجل
bless Cooper,
صايع.
please? Maybe he'll get better if you put a word in for him with the Almighty.
تعالوا نباركه.
Of course. I'd be happy to. Benedictio Domini sit vobiscum. Benedictus qui venit in nomine Domini.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Father. Here, Take this and pray for us,
بس هي
please.
تقريبا حاجة تبعهم، أنا مش عارف.
All right.
حاجة باللاتيني.
Of course I will. Farewell, my friends.
اديتني خاتم، طب مصلحة
God
أعبركوا
make
تاني
you a better
وتديني
man.
فلوس.
Thank you.
طيب المفروض بقى اللي احنا نروح نشوف ايه اللي حصل اصلا في المكان ده. انتقل لموقع الكمين. تعال نشوف بقى ايه اللي جرى هناك. انا حاسس ان هتلاقيها مجزرة. فين الحصان بتاعك انت ليه؟ ده الحصان بتاعك؟ تعالى تعالى حبيبي، تعالى بابا. تعال نشوف ايه اللي حصل هناك عشان عندي فضول بصراحة اعرف ايه اللي حصل. بس هنلاقي مجزرة هناك. ايه اللي حصل؟ مكان بعيد. طيب يا حبايبي هوصل واجيلكوا تاني. طيب المكان ما طلعش بعيد قوي يعني. بس انا خلاص يعني وصلنا. المفروض قدامنا دلوقتي اللي حصل ايه.
The tracks lead to the right. I'd better tread carefully. That company must have headed into the thicker forest. They used the trees as cover.
Okay.
Wagons. They probably used them to block the way and prevent a
قدامنا في
retreat.
الارض.
Smart. They rained arrows down on them.
لا 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 لا.
God, what a bloodbath.
What are you gaping at?
بس يا ابو، بس يا حبيبي، بس يا ابو كيخ يا حبيبي. يا جدعان دي كانت مجزرة. الطريق اللي احنا كنا ماشيين فيه اهو.
Bless their souls. And they blocked their way forward as well. They were trapped. The man who planned
هو
this, in
تقريبا
any
كله
case,
مات.
the innkeeper,
بقى هنري وهانز
the
بس.
innkeeper wasn't exaggerating. It looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
Damn it. Hey, I told you quite clearly to stay in the forest. You're welcome to anything you find up top, but stay away from here.
God be with you, lad. I'm not one of those
حصان دخل في
corpses.
دماغه.
Listen, one more step and it'll be your last, old man.
روق بس
Calm
روق.
down.
ايه ده ايه ده
I don't
مالك
want
حصل
any
ليه؟
trouble. I'm looking for someone.
Oh? And who do you serve?
The Lord God, my son. And wine, every now and again. Or ale. I'm not fussy.
What are you saying? You're a priest? You don't look like no priest.
I hear that a lot. But it's God's truth.
So who are you looking for, father?
I'm looking for my friends. And I want to make sure they aren't among the dead. Can you take me to your commander?
All right, follow me. Eric can decide what to do with you.
Move it, idlers. Bury them properly so the wild animals don't get to them.
Eric!
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on guard at the mill. I made it quite clear. I want that fucking rabble kept out of here. Who's this? Your pa?
No, sir. He says he's a priest, and he's looking for someone. So I thought...
Quiet! You, speak! Who are you? And who are you looking for?
Godwin. I'm a priest and I'm looking for my friends. Or their bodies.
And what exactly do you want from me?
ايه اللي حصل؟
I'd like to ask what happened here.
What do you think? A battle is what happened, and the best side won. Us. Now I've got to clear up this mess.
Sorry, this might sound stupid, but I've just arrived and I've no idea what's going on here. Who did you defeat?
The cream of the local fiefdom. That bastard von Burgo threw everything he had at us, but it wasn't enough.
تعال نسأله في حد من
Looks
منهم
like you
معاش.
crushed them badly. Did you leave any survivors?
I don't think so. So if your pals were against us, you'll find them in that pit there.
I hope not. I don't think you'd throw a nobleman into any old hole.
Nobleman?
Aye, a nobleman. I'm looking for the Lord of Perkstein and his page.
The Lord of Perkstein?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and Henry of Skalitz.
The captain took some prisoners
هو
with him.
اتكلم اول ما عرف اللي هو
I have no
النوبل
idea if
ابتدى
it's
يتكلم
You better hope it is.
واخدين بالكم
Now that
انتوا؟
I've introduced myself, I'm keen to know who you might be.
You may have introduced yourself, but I don't know why I should believe you. Whoever heard of a priest with a sword under his belt?
I get your point. De omnibus est dubitandum. Let's just say I'm whatever I need to be.
هو
at the
تقريبا
moment.
بيكلموا لاتيني عشان
A
يتأكدوا
priest,
اللي هو
a warrior,
كاهن.
a tireless lover. After all,
مفيش غير الكهنة هم اللي
the
بيتكلموا
Lord
لاتيني
helps
غالبا.
those who help themselves. Eh?
اللي هو انا
Well,
بثبت لك ان انا كاهن لما
You
اتكلم
know how to
لاتيني.
preach. Maybe you really are a priest. Right then. My name's Eric, and I'm in command here.
Excellent, Eric. I'd like to see the prisoners. Will you take me to your captain?
We'll see. Have you brought a ransom?
I still don't know if they're dead or alive. So first, I want to see them.
Right, fellas, we'll finish this. If you want to keep your head on your shoulders, clear off on the double. Did you hear what I fucking said? Get lost, or it'll end badly.
I won't take orders from you, you dog! We're outnumbered, but we can take them. And then I'll take you to our prisoners. Deal?
If we survive.
Let's see if you're as good with that sword as with your tongue. Come on then, you assholes!
انا مش قلت
I'll
لازم
tear you a
لازم.
new asshole, you
لا لا لا
fucker!
لا لا كتير قوي اللي كده.
Chance.
ده طلع اي كلام انا كنت فاكرهم جامدين. ولا انا اضرب مين انت وانا موجود مجنون انت؟ تبعنا
Bleeding like a stuck pig.
خلصنا عليهم. حط السيف اشمعنى انتوا هم كلهم حطوا السيف يعني جت عليا انا احط سيفي انا كمان.
Fuck! That was something! They got what they had coming, the fucking thieves!
I'd say it's God's punishment. Requiem aeternam dona eis, Domini.
You really know how to wield a sword? Tell me, where did you learn to fight like that? And leave God out of it this time?
In the Battle of Kosovo. I did a bit of traveling when I was young, and lopped up a few Turkish heads along the way.
And you settled down in your old age?
Till recently, I was the parish priest in Ujits, near Sasau.
Sasau?
Looks to me like you're going to need a bigger hole for the bodies.
We're not gonna dig graves for those fuckers.
It might not please our Lord, but I have no sympathy for them.
Who gives a damn about such scum? Let the stray dogs have them.
Anyway, what about our agreement?
Still on? I'll take you to the castle, so you can talk to the captain. He always appreciates a good warrior.
What castle?
Nabokov. Although castle might be a strong word for it.
اوكي يلا بينا على نيباكوف. نروح نتكلم مع تقريبا القائد اللي هو مش عارف ذكر كيف اللي هو اللي احنا عورناه ده اللي هو قال لك ساعتها انت فاكرني اللي انا حافظ على كلمتي.
Why are you looking for those two anyway?
هم
They're
اصحاب.
my friends. I hadn't heard from them for a long time, so I set out to find them.
Surely a priest can't leave his parish just like that, can he?
بس ده مفيش الا
Mother Church isn't happy with me. I sinned.
Does it have anything to do with the way you... Look! That's Nabokov up on the left.
هي دي؟
Got a commanding view of the whole valley. Now tell me, do you ride as well as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there.
انت اللي جبته لنفسك. يلا انا بس عايز اعرف انا ماشي صح ولا غلط. نعلم العلامه دي وناخد السباق. يلا عايز تسابق عينيا. انا مفيش اجمل من كده. بس هو الحصان بتاعي ما شاء الله الله اكبر ربنا في البركه يعني. هنا عليك برد يا ابني. بس تتحسب ولا حاجه تبقى قصه سودا. ماشي صح؟ ماشي صح.
Well now,
سبقناه.
you're a fine horseman as well.
يبقى
Maybe Anna
السيف
might
تلاقي،
look like
ركوب
any
خيل
old
تلاقي،
But there's more to her than meets the
لعب
eye.
شطرنج تلاقي،
Bit like
بلي
you.
تلاقي، كل
In
حاجة
any
تلاقي.
case, welcome to Nabokov. We'll leave the horses here. Not to worry, our boys will take good care of them.
A very nice fortress. How did you manage to take it?
In a moment, you can ask the captain yourself.
I can't wait. Wait here for me, Bibiana. I'll be back soon. And maybe I'll have the 2 little blighters with me.
Open the gate! Where's the chief? I brought him a guest.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him.
I believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
I hope so.
What is it, Eric? I'm busy.
This here is Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men. He helped us against some bandits. And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Istvan. Now I think I want to have a chat with you. Go and wait for me in the tower.
اوكي الموضوع شكله ايه كبير. ايوه. هل كنت تلك المذبحة من سمعة؟
Greetings, Captain. Are you the one who came up with that diabolical ruse in the ravine? Remarkable work, I can't deny. If you did that on a larger scale, you'd go down in history.
I'd never have expected such an accolade from a priest.
Folk all over the domain are saying all hell broke loose there. Terrible bangs, smoke, but I don't see the devil in it. More like Schwarzpulver. Black powder. Am I right?
They definitely didn't teach you that in the seminary. Who the hell are you?
As your man-at-arms Eric said, I'm Father Godwin. I'm in the service of Sir Hanush of Laipa, and I'm looking for his nephew.
Hanush of Laipa, eh? Interesting. Did I hear correctly that you're a priest? You don't look the
شكله هو
part.
اللي موديه في داهية يعني.
Ne credas aurum, quid
ابتدى يكلم له كلمتين لاتيني عشان يصدقوه.
aurum. Perhaps not, but I am. And who are you, sir?
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight, and that should be enough for you.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward. But so be it. Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord Capon is alive and well and is in your captivity here?
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape than I am. I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his did this to me.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or boozing.
Boozing? You're a proper priest then.
استنى انت قاعد كل ده بتتفرج على الفيديو من غير ما تعمل لايك وسبسكرايب. انزل اعمل لايك. انزل على الكاميرا فوق فالشاشه تحت فانا بكلمكم من الاو بي اس. انزل اعمل لايك واعمل سبسكرايب ما تنساش واكتب كومنت. ها ضروري.
Unfortunately, the bishop had other ideas.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your colored history. Am I right?
Yes.
Indeed. But this isn't the time or place for recounting adventures. You have my friends, and I want them back. So what do we do about that?
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart. So what do you propose?
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound as you claim.
They're both fine, for now. You have my word.
The word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me as a
as the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in one hand and a wineskin in the other is to me.
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened here exactly, who you are, or what your quarrel with Otto von Bergau is. But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's army to conquer this fortress, and they were the most dogged of all his men. And I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
I've no idea how they got mixed up in everything, but they only came here to deliver a message. As you no doubt well know, Lord von Bergau is on the opposite side of the Lord of Leypa. So if that pair joined up with him, they must have had a damn good reason for it, believe me. But that's by the by. It's over and done with. Release them. I'll take them away and Sir Hanush will be in your debt.
Tell me, Father, what price does Sir Hanush put on his nephew?
How much do you have in mind?
You're not even able to name a figure. What kind of negotiator are you?
I'm not a negotiator. I have a task to fulfill, and that's what I intend to do. I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be von Bergau, and I'd have to party with him. Ah, well. Man proposes, and God disposes.
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather suspicious. How am I to know you're not von Bergov's spy? Maybe I should throw you in the same cell with that pair.
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes, and not have to put up with any more horse shit from a lying cyclops!
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a parley. So we're done here. Be glad I'll let you leave in one piece.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
Rebellion! They're attacking!
لا 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 لا.
Came here to get them.
الراجل طلع شقي جده شقي يعني. والتاني طلع اشقى منه.
Looks like you know how to use a blade.
وانت رايح كنا احنا راجعين عارفين الجو ده.
Hungary?
Kosovo. If you help me, I'll let them go.
انت ما بقتش واثق في الكلام. قال نفس الكلام برضه المره اللي فاتت وقال لك لو ساعدتني سيبك تمشي.
Kill them to the last man!
هنشوف يمكن يمكن يصدق ولا حاجه. ده تبعهم ولا تبعنا ولا تبع مين؟
No mercy!
Slash him on the head!
Kill them all!
Got it! Yeah, don't spare it!
لا انا معايا مين تبع مين بس انا هلوش في كله وزي ما تيجي تيجي. لا 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 تضرب بقى ده دي موزع.
You have a done job! Four of them! I've been down!
لا 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 لا.
I'll rip your ass open!
خلاص خلصوا. ثاني واحد ده ولا ده ولا ده
It's done!
Whether you're a priest or not, I have to admit, you're damned handy with a sword.
Likewise.
عيب عليك.
But what the hell was that all about?
It looks like those friends of yours were right. Von Bergov's spies infiltrated us. Istvan Toff and that Eric of his.
Eric? Where is Eric?
Fuck! To the captives, quick, before it's too late!
قبل ذلك الفترة قبل ما كان ده يوصل أصلا.
I hope Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you. As for you, Well, we'll see about you.
You! Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get you, you treacherous cunt!
Bark at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are?
Where's my sword?
Who is this? Madman! Surely you're not gonna listen to some vagabond?
What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch?
Enough!
What's he talking about?
You clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows!
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered!
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Zizka, you want it at the gate?
شكله مستفز
Not done with you
استفزاز يا اخي. عارف اللي انت بني ادم انت تشوفه كده، خد تعالى اديك كفين على وشك. هو كده نفس الناس اللي عايز تاخد كفين على وشها دي.
Now you're done for. You'll pay for everything you've done.
Why do you think so? The little misunderstanding with the captain will get sorted out soon enough, one way or another. What's interesting is that you cross my path again when I'm doing what I do best. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog! You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Yaramir. A big mistake. And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer? What are you on about?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zizka not to get rid of you for good.
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and a traitor to this land.
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Burgau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Burgau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Zizka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What order?
Gain Zizka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I expected. And that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, you wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me, sir.
Don't believe him. He's a common bandit. He did the same at my hometown. Attacked castles, murdered, and plundered.
I was given a direct order by my lord, who is yours too, and I'm carrying it out as best as I can.
Behind bars?
Like I said, if everything had gone to plan, it wouldn't be us in this dungeon, but Zizka. But don't worry, sir. I haven't said my final word yet.
Well, I don't want to be too hasty. All right, I'll take your word for it. For the moment. You'll regret it if you're lying to me.
No doubt.
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about that? It's only a piece of iron. I have to admit, your father did a good job on it, though. Beautiful work. His last.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity, to be honest. If either of us has a chance of getting out of here alive, it's certainly not you.
Don't try it on. You fled from Talmberg like a thrashed dog. And if it's true you're working for von Bergov, you haven't done too well. All your men are dead, and you're here in a cell.
For the time being, wait and see.
Ha! I get the feeling you touched a nerve there, Henry. This vermin doesn't have a backup plan.
I'll be free before you know it.
And how do you intend to get out of here?
Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two. And waiting for a ransom is only the last resort.
Who would pay a ransom for you?
Don't tell anyone, but how about the man who sent me here? And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hamish is at the other end of the country.
Zhishka would have to be out of his mind to release you.
Really? People like Zhishka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't pay a band of mercenaries with nice feelings. Besides, seeing what happened, I don't think Zhishka is going to want to stay long. And I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings a ransom from Ratai. One way or another, he won't have any need for you. Either of you. And that's when my time will come.
واثق قوي في نفسه، واثق قوي 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 قوي.
Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you. It's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think he was looking for this.
See.
You swine! You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom. Rot in hell! Eric! We're just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
There's always time for this.
No, we've got to flee now.
ولد الذين خلع.
There'll be time when we
لو
meet again.
قفشتك همرجحك. بجد همرجحك. هموتك موتة جميعا.
Fuck it!
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen!
It's Godwin!
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can't you even deliver a letter?
بس هيبقوا فين؟ هيتجابوا.
I will get those fuckers.
They're riding to Trotsky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? When you came at me with von Bergov's army? Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier and weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zhishka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
We know what Jobst is like, and I don't trust him one bit. But we came here to try to get von Bergov and the League of Lords to parley and end this war. We're on the same side.
You're right, and it's a good thing you don't trust that snake. I've been double-crossed by him so many times that I won't make the mistake of trusting him again.
I'm glad we've cleared that up. And now, I'd like to know how you two got from delivering a message to riding with von Berghaus men.
لقينا نفسنا كده والله يا ابني. هو اللي خلانا نعمل كده.
Von Berghof maneuvered us into it. It was easy to win us over. Zizka here attacked us first, and then von Berghof. And Istvan was with him too.
And Istvan was actually working for von Berghof all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zizka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him? Just like that?
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose from the best, but the worst. And he was good at our trade. So good, I didn't notice he was setting me up.
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said,
Zizka.
what exactly is it you're doing for him?
Waging war.
ده انا
as you've
بقيت
no
احب
doubt
زوجك ده مش عارف
noticed.
ليه مرة واحدة
There's a
كده
fine
مع اني كنتش
line
طايقه
between
الاول بس
waging
دلوقتي
war
حبيته
and
سبحان الله يا اخي.
marauding.
As a man of your experiences
مغير
must
الأحوال.
know, war takes many forms. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Berghof is traitor-in-chief.
ليه هاجمتونا؟
Well, I understand you were out to harm von Berghof, but why did you attack us, for God's sake?
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like a friendly encounter, so we figured you were with von Berghof.
You killed all my men. They were good lads.
And you killed my men. Though some of them were far from good.
War is a nasty business, Captain. What happened, happened. And it's a burden we all have to bear.
Tell that to Oates.
اللي هو ده اللي قال لها امشي. انت تعرف كاترين؟
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
You killed your own man to protect a woman you don't know.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything of the sort since, so they got the message.
Yeah, war is a nasty business. Men kill each other, I get that. But your men wanted to
طلقة
rape
تحذيرية
innocent
كده.
women.
لو حد عمل حاجة زي كده
There at the pond.
هيموت زي
Nobody
ما مات.
raped anybody. I personally made sure of that.
Well, that is true. You killed one of your own.
Like I said, in my trade, you don't work with the best, but the worst. It's hard to keep them reined in sometimes, but I do my best, as you saw with your own eyes.
عرفت ازاي اللي احنا
How
فيه
did you manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly? We only heard about the sortie the evening before.
I have my sources.
Come on. I think you can trust us after all that's happened, can't you?
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't trust anyone.
Did you want to kill von Berghof?
Of course. And as you know, we almost succeeded. But just making his life hell was enough. Making sure he lost as much coin and manpower as possible so he couldn't help Sigismund. And we hit him where it hurt, believe me.
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sasau, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe even von Berghof's?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too, but he didn't say who that was. Now it's clear why.
Harassing a bit? No offence, but you're a dabbler compared to him. Istvan took Talmberg Castle. He assembled a huge force and almost seized control of the entire Sasau region. The whole region had to band together to put an end to his mischief.
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me. And did they stop me? And who did you say the dabbler was?
ليه ستيفان انضم ليكم؟ انا حاسس ستيفان انضم ليهم عشان خاطر يبقى
Why
زي
do you think
جاسوس.
Istvan joined you when he's on Sigismund's side?
That's a good question. Either he just needed coin and joined the first band he came across, and when he found out who I was, he secretly did an about-face and planned to double-cross us. Or he was already Sigismund's spy when he joined us. Anything's possible.
Why did Istvan let you ambush von Bergov instead of telling him you were at Nebukov? If he's on his side.
Well, that's not so mysterious. It all happened so fast that he didn't have time to do anything. What's more, I kept everyone inside the fortress before the battle. For that precise reason. So no idiot would give us away. Although it's true he wanted to avoid that battle. He tried to talk me out of it. And now we know why. While we're on the subject of Istvan, I understand you have some history between you.
It's a pretty ugly story. As Lord Capon said, he went marauding in our Sasau region. He seized Talmberg Castle, imprisoned my father, and stole his sword. And his commander, Markvart, killed my mother and stepfather while they were raising our village.
That's a long list.
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned up here, Godwin?
Or would you rather I hadn't?
Certainly not. You came at just the right time. A positive godsend.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my guardian Hanush, eh?
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live. So we made a deal that I'd go and check up on you.
That was a good idea, I must say.
I think so too. For a while, I was worried I'd have to take you home in sex.
How did Semyon come to join you?
Von Berghoff is a bad master, and you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard finding allies who hate him. What actually happened to Semyon?
Von Berghoff sent his men to take revenge on him. Both Jan and Olda are alive, but they had to flee. Henry and I helped them. It was a close shave. We burnt down the fortress to cover their escape, so von Berghoff wouldn't suspect anything.
Oh, thank God for that at least. They're good men. It would be a sad loss.
What are we gonna do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what plots those fuckers are hatching right now. We should get ready to leave. Von Berghoff may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying down. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like to join us, Zizka?
That sounds like a plan.
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye? An open wound is the last thing you want on a journey.
Is medicine another of your skills? On top of sword fighting, boozing, and preaching?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man. War is a good teacher.
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start. The stench bothers me more than the pain.
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child already. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my helmet. I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort. Sir Hans can take you there.
كويس هيعالجه.
Oh, God. Holy shit!
Don't worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels.
It started to fester. I'll have to clean that out.
يعملها ازاي بقى؟ يعني هو فعلا بيعمل كل حاجة حرفيا.
Just get it over with.
خد بق وانا اخد بق عشان خاطر نعرف نشتغل. عشان الشغل كده نصحصح للكلام. تعمل ايه بقى؟ لا يشيلها خالص. وايه عمل ايه؟ هو شالها خالص ولا رجعها له مكانها ولا عمل ايه بالظبط؟
Will he survive?
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye. He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before von Bergov comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting. And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it? But if you really want to be useful, you can help Bluster load the cart.
I think I know where we're most needed now. I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help. What can I do?
We should say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything. And dig their graves. Good day.
إذا نروح ندفنهم يعني.
Long day today.
يلا.
Thank God we managed to survive until evening at least. Now it's time to go to those who were not so lucky.
At least they now have eternal peace from everything. And they don't have to choose a lesser evil.
I couldn't help overhearing you talking about that tragedy in Samin. Was that also the choice of a lesser of two evils?
It's really a shame you didn't arrive earlier, Godwin.
Why? Do you think things would have turned out differently?
I don't know. Aldo was truly guilty, but to kill and to punish are two different things.
God gave us the power to punish. But we have to deal with our consciences ourselves. If you don't watch out, you'll end up drowning in all that spilt blood. Well, maybe all these hardships will be for the best in the end. Everything has a reason. In the end, we're the lucky ones. We're still alive, unlike others.
Some of them might have fallen even by my hand.
I understand. Trust me, it's all the same to them now. The best do for their souls, and yours, to find peace, is to dig graves for them. But enough of that. We still have another burning question here. Why didn't von Bergov come with you to the battle in person?
He was expecting an important visitor. I just heard it was someone from Prague.
That doesn't help us at all. Prague is full of politicians and traitors. Well, it seems that has nothing to do with we're here. Would you please take care of those poor wretches and lay them to rest? In the meantime,
ميتين ونسرقهم. لو معاهم فلوس ناخدها، مش هيحتاجوها وهم ميتين. صح؟ تعال انت نحطك فين هنا؟
Requiem aeternam dona eis dom, et lux perpetua nuntiat eis, te decet hymnus Deus in Sion, et tibi miletum votum in Jerusalem, exaudit rationem mea.
ندفن بعد قدر كبير من العمل الشاق. اوكي. معاك حاجة؟ ينفع. انا عايز اقول لكم حاجة، اللي انا لعبت قعدت اجمع فلوس كتير جدا كتير جدا 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 جدا. ليه؟ عشان حوار الفلوس ده ما يبقاش عائق قدامنا. هوريكم انا معايا كام دلوقتي، هتتفاجئوا او ممكن تكونوا شفتوا اصلا، بس يعني هوريكم دلوقتي. يعني مشيتش في احداث القصه خالص، شويه حاجات جانبيه والحاجات الاحداث الجانبيه، لكن احداث القصه الاساسيه ما مشيتش بيها خالص عشان خاطر نعملها مع بعض. بس مع ذلك برضه مش هنسيب لهم الفلوس. تقريبا شفتوا. بصوا انا معايا كام؟ شايفين معايا كام؟ شايفين انا لابس ايه وعامل ايه؟ انا ابدعت حرفيا. قعدت الم فلوس. بصوا عشان لو اتقفشنا ندفع على طول ونخلص، عشان انا الحلقه اللي فاتت او الفيديو اللي فات اتعسفت جدا في حوار الفلوس ده، طلع عيني بصراحه. قلت لا، بدل انت بتصور والناس تقعد تتفرج بدل ما تفضل بقى تعمل وتعيد وتعمل والكلام ده. يا باشا على طول خلص نفسك، يبقى انت معاك فلوس جاهز للقصه. يلا حبيبي انت اخر واحد، يلا يا بابا. خلاص يا عم الحاج يلا بينا. هل انتهينا؟
Do you think we did enough for those poor souls?
We did what was necessary.
That's good. Bloody tired.
Oh, come now, you're young. You can't be all that worn out. I have something that'll get your blood pumping.
Oh, Godwin, couldn't I...
Can
it wait?
No, wait. You'll see. It'll kick your arse for you.
I think I'll lie down and wait for it.
Come to the castle moat. I'll wait for you there.
لا حول الله يا رب.
Do you know where I can sleep? You'll find your bed in that tiny little hut, right past the gateway to the...
ماشي. تعالوا نشوف هو عايز مننا ايه وبعد كده نروح ننام. يلا بينا. ولا نسيبه وننام على طول؟ تعالوا نشوف عايز ايه يعني. طنك ما ينفعش يجي هنا. مساء الخير. بس كده هننام فهنجوع فهناكل مرة واحدة. هو ده الخندق خير وعايزني هنا تقريبا. ايه بقى؟ عندكوا ايه؟ هو جاي في طريق حابس هبطال او بتبيع ايه انت يعني؟
I'm sorry.
عامل ايه يعني؟ كابتن ما بيردش ولا معبر.
Come on!
انا من غير ما تزعق انا.
What's going on?
This'll interest you. Our friend here will show you what his diabolical contraption can do.
It's called a pistol. You'll see something you've never seen before.
مسدس.
With this contraption, as you call it, you can shoot down a knight in armor, horse and all.
I've already seen what it can do. A weapon like that killed the Chamberlain this morning.
Let's not worry about that now, all right? You have a unique chance to try it out. From the right end for a change.
ايه اللي ريحته معفنه هنا؟
What smells so bad here?
Schwarzpulver. Or gunpowder, brother. It may stink, but it's damn flammable.
And quite dangerous if you don't know how to handle it, eh?
Have you ever shot one, Godwin?
Me? Never. But at the Battle of Kosovo, I witnessed what damage bronze bells filled with black powder can do.
I've heard of those. Those must have been bombards. A terrible weapon of the Turkish Sultan.
How do you shoot with that?
It's not that hard, when you're careful.
All right. But just tell me the most important details.
Shooting from a pistol isn't difficult. It has a barrel in the front, which is loaded with gunpowder, a ball and wadding. As soon as it's loaded in that order, you put the gun under your shoulder and light it with a wick. But watch out for the recoil. It's awfully powerful, like being kicked by a horse.
Oh, that doesn't sound bad, does it, Henry?
We'll see about that.
Okay. طيب.
Good. Let's try shooting.
Careful now. I don't want to have to go looking for all your pieces.
Well, you look like you're all in one piece, so you'll surely be the best teacher.
That's true. So far, I've only had to have 2 fingers stitched back on.
What?
But don't worry. I'm sure beginner's luck will protect you.
Maybe a prayer would help more.
Good idea. Oh, merciful God, be kind and protect us so we don't blow our arses off. Amen.
So let's get to it.
Okay. المفروض نعمل كده. ماشي. هو تقريبا كده بيحط البارود، بيحط الخرز، ولا مش عارف ده ايه، ويولع كده. حلو ده، مفيش علامة ايه محددة. استنى نجرب. جت تقريبا ولا ما جاتش اصلا ولا ايه، مش عارف. نجرب، ادينا بنضرب وخلاص. حلو، ومفيش ولا واحدة جت. استنى، طب نرفع فوق شوية. ايوه واحدة جت، علامة اكس تحت على الشمال اهي.
Holy balls! What a racket! And that stench! Ah!
It's got quite a kick, huh?
What a load of bollocks!
Hitting something with that would take a miracle.
It's a miracle we still have both our arms.
Aye. I once saw it rip a bloke's face off, along with half his body.
Such an accurate shot. From how many paces?
None. He was the one doing the shooting.
Sweet mother of Jesus.
A diabolically dangerous weapon.
I told you so. This is the weapon of the future.
I'd like to see that.
No problem. I have one handgun here, and it's no good to crack out anymore. Do you want it?
It's definitely not for me. Let the youngster here take it.
What? Seriously? Of course. Here you go. But I don't have much gunpowder left. So you have to find some yourself.
And if you have all the saints on your side, it might not kill you straight off.
Thank you very much. I'll see what I can do with it.
All right then. Thanks for the demonstration, Master. We have a long journey ahead of us tomorrow. I'm gonna hit the hay. You do what you want, but keep out of trouble.
يا عم انا عايز انام ولا عايز اعمل مشاكل ولا حاجه، انا عايز ادخل انام. يلا يا عم ننام. اذهب الى النوم في الكابينه. انا بقول نذهب النوم في الكابينه. تبع دماغنا، هنفضل قاعدين. ندخل ننام ونصحى الصبح ناكل.
I'm sorry.
انا سوري بلا بتاع بقى. يلا ننام. يلا يا عم ننام. ناخد السرير ده. تعالى ناخد ضمادات احتياطي. واحنا كده كده مش محتاجينهم، بس يعني ناخد الكلام ده. ايوه بدأ يحلم بقى. دي مامته وباباه.
I am here, lad. And I'm coming for you.
Quickly barricade the gate! Hurry! Load up everything you get your hands on. Stones to the wall. All weapons to the gate.
Clara, what in the hell?
تقريبا في قصة.
What the hell is going on?
A bit of a rude awakening.
Who are they? And where the fuck did they come from?
From the tower crest on their banners, looks like the Prague militia.
Good morning, Captain! Please forgive my abrupt departure without saying goodbye
الشباب كلها
yesterday.
متجمعة يا صلاة النبي.
What do you want? Lord Nebak here would like his castle back. My liege, Sir Otto, wants your head. And I have an account to settle with a certain bastard of Radzig's.
Lord Bergov! Since when did the Chamberlain of our land ally himself with such filth?
Ever since Jobst and Wenceslas started allying with filth like you, Zizka. Sir Istvan Tod is a master of your craft. He harassed Wenceslas' allies, just as you did King Sigismund's. He did a good job in Zassau, and he would have done so here too, were it not for Hanush's pair of buffoons.
That smug little fucker was in his service the whole time.
But I have to admit, Captain Zizka, that you've been a much bigger thorn in our backsides than we care for. Fortunately, my friend Marquardt just happened to be passing, so now your tricks won't help you anymore.
The executioner awaits you, Captain. But if you're sensible, we'll spare your companions. Surrender!
Is there anywhere to sneak out of here?
Even if there were, we wouldn't get far.
No. And I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Lord von Bergov!
الأكشن هيبدأ.
Sir Marquardt! Lord Nebak! And you! You treacherous shit! Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
جابها له من الآخر.
Sorry, my friend. I'm afraid your castle will be needing some repairs.
Okay.
It'll start soon enough.
Aye. The waiting is the worst of it.
Let's not get on our knees just yet. If we hold out, they'll parley.
We have a chance. Not a big one, but a chance.
Michael, you deal with the shooters. The tower must not fall.
Don't worry. We'll hold it. God be with you, fellas.
I'll be on the gate, but if they storm us, we'll definitely need help.
All right. I need everyone else on the battlements.
God hear our prayer and kick their St. Clement's arse today.
So, to the task, my friends.
اللي احنا قليلين جدا على عدد اللي قدامنا. واو. دافع عن القلعة. دافع عنها ازاي؟ اوكي خلينا نحتاج ده دلوقتي. نصطدم كده ايه. بس المشكلة اللي هو بيقعد كتير قوي عقبال لما يعمر، يعني احنا هنفضل قاعدين ساعة. بص هيكون هم دخلوا وقعدوا معانا جوه وبتاع.
Shoot those ones carrying the ladders! Hey, Henry! Find a halberd somewhere and knock those ladders down! Repel the ladders! To the top!
عمرت انت يا بابا خلاص.
Sink fucking.
يا ابني
We're in the thick of things again. Push back the ladder! Quick!
مش اي 30 لازمة البتاع ده، مش اي 30 لازمة بجد. انا مش عارف استخدمه، فاحنا ايه نكبر دماغنا. نجيب واحد من ده. انا بخشها بس هو يديني. ايوه يلا انا عندي بليد، انا ببليد. استنى بليدنج ده مش هنخلصه. ما ينفعش نستخدمه احنا. ايه بس
And now you're mine. Now you'll die.
لا فكرة اللي انا جعان قلت لما اصحى هاكل. بص انا البوابة فين البوابة؟ ايه البوابة دي؟ اسكت الحجارة. اوكي عايز نحدف عليه الحجارة على جو الجواب. فين؟ احدف على مين؟ ما فين؟ طب عشان احدف عليه. ايوه اصلا على طول على نظيفه اللي بعده. بليد البليدنج ده صعب. ما ينفعش استخدم اي حاجه خالص. معقوله؟ ازاي يا جدعان؟ ازاي طب ما انا كده هموت. ما البليدنج عمال يزيد عندي. عمال دم ينزل. هو في ايه؟ ما تخلصوش؟ طب حلو بيرجعوا. ايه
Hey, Henry, quick! I need your help.
طب يلا.
I'll be right there.
It's bad.
What's wrong? We defended the gate, didn't we?
Aye, and we're holding the battlements on the tower. But they got into the lower castle. Our boys are getting hammered. We've got to get to their aid, right now.
I understand. I'll go with you.
البليد عمال ينزل. ازاي يا جدعان؟ طيب ما هو بالعقل برضه.
I took him down. Get him. You never saw that coming. You're dead.
لو ما متناش فعلا محزن.
Watch out!
Right on the nugget!
You got it! Slice them up!
They got what they wanted. We did it, eh?
بجد تبقى على الصمت.
I hope so.
على الشعر.
But unfortunately, it isn't over yet. Something's happening up top. We have to go back quickly.
Oh, Sakura! When will this be over, Shishka?
As soon as we kick their...
يلا يلا يلا. طب خلوني اعمل باندج. ايوه كده. ايوه يا عم. كده مش محتاجين باندج تاني. احنا مجلدين بطريقة صعبة. مش اكل خالص انا. حاول ناكل فراخ بايظة بايظة. كويس انا ما اكلتهاش، كان جالنا نسمم حالا دلوقتي. لحم ضان حلو ده. عشان احنا جعانين وعطشانين وحالتنا بالبلا. هي كده بنزيد اهو.
That won't work on me. No, you don't.
He's had it. I'll sort you out nice.
ودي يا زلمة.
Fucking hell. He knows how to sword
Like the pig you are. Don't be Bad luck. Yeah! I'll shoot your head off.
I'll shoot your head off. Now you're mine.
The battlements have fallen. Hey! I need a hand here.
No, you
need to east me.
تعال انت جبت نفسك تعال. ايه اللي حصل؟ نفخناهم ان شاء الله.
We've got to fall back. Everyone back to the tower now.
Hurry! There's more coming.
ولاد الذين كتير 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 قوي. دخلوا.
Fuck! We're done for.
Bollocks. They won't get into the tower easily. Now, parley, you'll see.
Fall back! Everyone, away from the tower!
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
ايه ده ايه ده ايه ده المزيكا اللي اشتغلت كده؟ لا لا لا.
What the fuck is that?
في ايه؟ اسود. هيفرتك الدنيا ده.
Nostra, Kies and Kielis.
Arm!
Et debiti nobis debita nostra sicut.
Take cover!
Et nos dimitimus debitoribus nostris.
Everyone away from the wall.
Et ne nos inducas in tentationem.
But deliver us from evil.
Help me! Someone! I'm fucking stuck! Henry! For the love of God!
اسود ايه ده؟ هي دي اخرتها؟ طب منين البتاع ده؟ مسكونة؟ مسكونة تاني؟
I told you we should have made a run for it.
Aye. We should have taken off.
At least then we wouldn't have to listen to your blathering.
For the last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never going to do that again.
Well, that's just what I'm afraid of, Henry. Honor's a splendid thing. You won't be much use to anyone as a corpse.
The great thing about corpses is that they keep their mouths shut.
They're not dead yet.
Well, if it hadn't been for that diabolical invention, we'd have stood a chance.
Show some respect, priest. Sir Otto christened this little beauty himself. He named it Finger of God. Whoever it points at, poof!
Stop! Halt! Pull up!
What is it, sir?
The pathway's here, Istvan. I need someone to keep watch on Trotsky while I'm with the king. Take the captives with you, and get what you can out of them. We need to know what the Jobst and the Leipa lords are plotting.
With the greatest pleasure, sir.
Don't spare them. And when they sing, send me a message with what you found out. But the young lord of Bjergstein will be coming along with me. He's too valuable a commodity. He'll come in handy as a hostage, if Hanush tries any tricks. And here are the orders from King Sigismund, so you know what to question them about, and where to find us. And I'm counting on you to keep my castle in one piece until I return.
Rest assured, my lord.
Good. Forwards!
Listen to him, Ernest. Like a child of the night. Beautiful music, isn't it?
Go to hell!
But now the fun's over. I don't have all night to deal with you. I have 2 more guests to attend to, and I want to get some sleep.
Sleep sweetly while you can.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry. I've had a couple of hard, nerve-wracking days, but in the end, everything went according to plan. And what's more, I have this wonderful entertainment before bedtime. I'll sleep the sleep of the dead.
I hope you do. Literally.
You'd do better to say your prayers, priest. It'll be your turn soon.
You rot in hell.
Do you think people like me are afraid of hell? The powerful lords invoke hell to keep simpletons like you in line. God doesn't give a shit about me, and the feeling's mutual. What's the penance for such blasphemy, priest? How many are fathers and all that shit, eh?
Your penance will be to drown in shit.
You're quite witty for a priest. I like you. But now back to work.
Sir, The other one just came round too.
Excellent. As soon as we're done with the captain here, we'll turn our attention to him.
Leave the captain alone, you swine.
Would you look at that? You've still got some fire in you. But don't worry, you'll get your turn.
I said, leave him alone. He doesn't know anything.
Sir Istvan told you to shut up.
Sir Istvan. ده سير ده فادي تشبشب ده.
It's time to start singing, Captain. Where are Jobst of Luxembourg and Jan of Liechtenstein?
Why do you think I've got anything to do with that fucking traitor?
Turncoat. Now, don't tell me there are disputes in King Wenceslas's camp. That would sadden me. But I'm afraid Jobst's latest treachery was directed at King Sigismund. And that's why I'm asking you. Where is he?
Kiss my ass.
It seems you don't value your life. To be fair, though, if I were in your shoes, I'd probably want it to be all over quickly too. So we'll see how your new best friend Henry is doing.
أيوة. خش على دي.
I'll kill you. And your Eric will have to watch. And as soon as I'm finished with you, I'll gut him as well.
I'll pretend you never said that. Now you have one last chance. I'll repeat the question, but this is the last time I ask nicely. Jobst and Liechtenstein, where are they? What were they doing in Ratai? You've all seen that I've tried. Despite everything between us, I've tried. But the soft touch doesn't seem to be working. So I'll have to leave it to Ernest here.
ربنا للصبح. أنا مش فاتح بقي.
Let's try this again. Jobst and Liechtenstein. Where are they? Why did they meet with Radzig? What do they have planned?
Fuck you.
My, such ugly words. But not what I wanted to hear from you, I'm afraid. So you force me to carry on. I honestly don't understand why you're trying to play the hero. On account of your cronies here? The captain already told me plenty, and the priest here is shaking like a leaf. He won't last long.
I told you nothing, you whoreson!
You told me more than you think. And you ought to get some rest. So, Jobst and that other bastard, Liechtenstein, where are they? What are they doing? What was discussed in Ratai?
All right. I'll tell you what I know about them.
At last! Not hard, is it? Go on then.
Jobst has a Groschen-shaped birthmark on his backside and secretly does embroidery in the evenings. And Liechtenstein, he's into bawdy poetry and likes to have girls beat him with a cane.
You think you'll throw me off with your little jokes?
No, it's true. And I just recalled another thing. I know who fucked Eric in the stable yesterday.
Shut him up!
Ah!
Ugh.
Well, had enough at last? Can we start being serious finally? worth suffering like this to protect that traitor and turncoat Jobst? Do you think letting yourself be killed will do any good? This is not your war! Now listen up. If you tell me what I want to know, I'll stop. And I'll get von Bergau to demand a ransom for you from Radzig. Then you'll be able to go back to that shithole of yours.
ودي في نص دماغك.
My shithole. My native shithole was burnt to the ground because of Sigismund, who you serve, you mangy cur. So you can shove your ransom up your ass. Ah! Fuck! Ah!
So you're not going to talk? In that case, you won't be needing your tongue.
Sir, I don't think he can take much more.
I don't care. He had his chance. Take the tongs and get on with it. I don't care if he dies.
No! Stop it! Don't do it!
What is it, priest? Is there something you'd like to tell us?
Godwin, no!
Shut up! Tell me then. What's on your mind, father?
From what I understood, Jobst is looking for allies so he can take on Sigismund.
That's not really news. I want to know where he is now.
In Brandenburg. He went to Brandenburg.
يعني انا عمال اخد علا عشان ما اتكلمش وفي الاخر هو فضحني.
Radzig said Jobst sent him to Kuttenberg. That's all I know. As God is my witness.
Well, I'll be. He sent him right into Sigismund's lap. This might surprise you, but I believe you. And you've saved this bastard's life. You'll be rewarded in heaven for that. Well then, that will do for today. See? All you had to do was cooperate a bit, and now it's all over. Wasn't all that blood spilt needlessly? Now rest up. You'll need a lot of strength for tomorrow. There's a lot more I want to know. Good night, gentlemen. Well, that's that. Find Eric for me. He's going on a little trip.
Does running for it still seem like a bad idea to you?
Yeah, the worst of it is that we betrayed the others. And now they'll get the same as us.
Don't feel so bad about it, lad. Everyone breaks under torture. It's only a matter of time.
Hey.
المزيكا اللي انا سمعتها قبل كده.
Can you hear that?
مين؟ كاتبين؟ يا بنت اللعيبة. يا اهلا يا هلا والله. نورة ام الزنزانة.
I'll
About time, Catherine. What took you so long?
You can hang around here a bit longer if you like.
لذيذة لطيفة.
Wait. You? So that's why you pretended not to know me this whole time?
Did you work that out all by yourself?
And that's why you killed that man by the pond?
I wouldn't let anyone put their filthy heads on my most loyal sister-in-arms, would I?
Well, if it hadn't been for me, you wouldn't have been able to stop it.
See how cocky he is, Catherine?
He's right though, Zhishka. He acted like an utter madman who's tired of life. But you were still far away, and if it hadn't been for him... Thank you, Henry.
A madman? I just don't run away from a fight, that's all.
Like I said, a madman. Are you all right?
I'll live. But everything else won't be so straightforward.
What about you two?
Better than I probably look.
He didn't pay all that much attention to me. We haven't met, my dear. Godwin's the name.
Catherine. But this isn't the time for pleasantries. We have to get out of here.
The lass is right.
Get out of here? How?
I've thought of that. There's a secret passageway that leads right from the basement to the Apollonia Rocks.
A secret passage?
That's right.
Good work, Kate.
Thank Christ. So what are we waiting for?
Don't count your chickens yet. It won't be that simple. There's an iron gate at the start of the passage. We won't be able to force it, we need the key. And the Lord of the Castle has it.
And right now, that's the Hungarian.
Sakra.
Where can we find him?
In his chambers at the top of the Crone Tower, most likely. That's the smaller tower on the far side of the castle.
Getting hold of the orders he got from von Berghoff would also come in handy.
And our things.
Istvan had your things taken to his chambers. And the documents will be in either the scribe's chambers or von Berghoff's.
I'll take care of Istvan and get the keys.
Sure. That's a brilliant plan.
Someone has to. And I'm in no state to do it myself.
Don't worry. I'll do it. I have a score to settle with him anyway.
That's just what I'm afraid of.
He said he wants to get some sleep. With any luck, the lad will find him in bed.
The two of us can go.
Don't take this the wrong way, Godwin. But Henry has to be stealthy, and you'd just get in his way. What's more, we need to search our tower, find von Berghoff's orders. And to keep guard. If someone came, Catherine wouldn't be able to handle him on her own. And I can't help her in this state.
Have you forgotten, Zhishka? I'm supposed to bring him home in one piece.
Don't worry, he can cope. Someone who can hack me in the face won't have any difficulty with that fucking Hungarian midget.
All right, then. Be careful. And don't take unnecessary risks. No fucking around. Just cut his throat while he's asleep.
It's not every day you hear a priest handing out advice on throat cutting. But I'll follow it. All right, let's split up. I'll take care of Istvan and search the scribe's chambers on the way. And you, Godwin, see what you can find in von Berghoff's chambers.
If I must.
Right. Shall we go, Godwin?
You go ahead. I'll do my priestly duties over the dead man here and head right up.
Good luck.
Wait, Henry. I'll give you my knife. I won't need it here.
Thanks.
I'll take care of Jan. Hurry.
اوكي يا حبايب قلبي، وبهنا نكون خلصنا الفيديو. ويا رب يكون عجبكم. لو عجبكم ما تنسوش تعملوا لايك وسبسكرايب، ورمضان كريم عليكم باذن الله. وشكرا على السبسكرايبرز اللي عندي. ان شاء الله نكبر 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 وما حدش يعرف يلمنا. اشوفكم على خير. السلام عليكم.